Yo, 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 it's the brand Better Connection. I am Tarango Bets. I'm here to give you guys my thoughts and plays for today. We're looking for those money bags and we're looking for those check marks. Gonna try to keep those red X's away. Let's get right into it. I got Indiana and Boston. I'm gonna go ahead and just plug in the offense efficiency for both teams, the defense efficiency for both teams, and the possessions per game for both teams, and then we're gonna see what our algorithm spits out on a neutral court, and then it'll spit out what's on a home court advantage for the home team. Don't pay attention too much to the bottom. Haven't really figured that out yet. Still working on that. But we got a piece of information here that we're gonna help us use, make some picks, and hopefully it's gonna help you guys out as well. Give you guys some insight. I already plugged in the numbers and it's spitting out Boston Celtics minus 8.1. And then you add the home court advantage right here. We got the Boston Celtics minus 13 and a half, about 13.6. So our algorithm is spitting out the Celtics to cover this spread. I see the spread at minus eight on some books. Some other books I was seeing it at a 5.5 at the beginning when the line first opened. Now it's being bet up all the way to eight, minus eight. I personally think the right side is Boston, especially with if Halliburton does come back. Whenever you get a new player, not a new player, but you're reasserting a player that's been out of the lineup for a while. Things are hard to what I mean, get right back in the boat of things, and you know what I mean. So I'm saying I'm taking Boston, leaning Boston minus the eight. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's move on. Let's try to do this quick. You got Utah. So we got Utah versus New York. New York is at home. Let's go ahead and plug these numbers in right quick. You got 1.124 for the offense efficiency. For Utah, 1.148. For the New York defense, you got 1.144. And then we got 1.089 for New York. Possessions per game, we're looking at 104.8 for the Utah Jazz and 100.4 for the New York Knicks. All right. We got the New York Knicks minus 13 and New York Knicks minus 8 with that home court advantage minus 13. And I want to say the spread is minus 4.5 is what we had seen. Let's go ahead and just take a quick glance on what that spread is. Yep, minus 4.5, and we got the Jazz. The Jazz are pretty much playing in New York again. They played Brooklyn yesterday. Excuse me. They played Brooklyn yesterday. And there is some injury news going on with that New York team. So I would lean more towards Utah. That's just me. I know Utah is a home team that likes to cover at home majority of the time, but I'm leaning Utah. I had Utah yesterday, did not show up. Um, but with the injuries with New York and them being so hot and on fire, I just see them, you know what I mean, putting the gas, laying off the gas, trying to stay healthy, maybe not win by so much, but minus 4.5. New York is the hotter team. They are on that winning streak, but I'm leaning towards the Jazz. That is my lean. The algorithm is spitting out New York minus 13.5. Let's move on. Let's move on. Not really too much there. They got the Lakers. We got the Lakers and Atlanta ATL. The spread was coming out at minus 5.5. It's up to 6.5 now. Leaning the Lakers. I know the Lakers have not been good off the back-to-back games, but just bear with me. I'm plugging in the numbers. We're gonna see what our algorithm spits out and tells us what to bet. I like to use this algorithm just to help as a guideline. Make sure my head is in the right spot when I use these numbers and look for angles. So we got 105.5. All right. We got Atlanta minus 3 with the home court advantage. We got actually the Lakers winning this game on a neutral court, neutral sighting with that home court advantage. We got Atlanta minus the 3. I'm gonna have to take the Lakers, even with the injury news or the supposedly injured LeBron. Still hasn't been ruled out yet, but he did have a little bit of a mix up last night against the Rockets with that big old pop from Lil. Who is it? The guy that's always giving him problems, man, always running his mouth. Dylan, yeah, Dylan. But anyways, I like the Lakers. Gonna go ahead and ride with the Lakers. I know the algorithm saying -3. Possibly no LeBron James, but I still like the Lakers. Like the Lakers to cover this game. Algorithm once again is spitting out Lakers minus, or yeah, Lakers winning that game on a neutral court, with the home court advantage, and the road you got Atlanta -3. Algorithm is all the way up to 6.5, or not the algorithm, not the algorithm, but the spread is up to 6.5. So I'm looking towards that plus 6.5. I like that plus 6.5 for the Lakers. Let's move on. Let's move on. I know I'm talking quick, but I'm just trying to get through these games. I want to give every game some sunlight, and then we got Toronto, and Chicago. Toronto, Chicago, possible teams that are going to be hit by that trade bug, and the Raptors already hit by that trade bug. Um, yeah, Levine and DeRozan possibly leaving. Hopefully they leave. Hopefully they get out of Chicago. Ain't none gonna go down to Chicago if you ask me. That franchise is gonna be hurting for another 15 years, in my opinion. But that's neither here or there. Let's go ahead and put these numbers in and see what they got for us. All right. We got Chicago minus 5.5. The spread right now is -6.5. So they know. But it's getting bet up. Sharps are on it. We got Toronto and Chicago. We got Chicago -1 on a neutral court. With that home court advantage for Chicago, we got -5.5, 5.9 over under 223. Leaning towards Chicago in this game. I think Chicago should be able to cover this game. I know the Raptors tend to struggle, or they're looking like they're going to be struggling. They did have that close game, their last game. I want to say they won by one or lost by one. I can't remember, but that's a close game. And you got a couple of injured players. RJ Barrett not playing today. I want to say quickly might be hurt as well, so we got to think about that. Leaning towards Chicago. Nothing solid. Nothing solid. Let's go ahead and move on. We got Philly against Golden State. Golden State hurting for a win right now. Hurting 1.158, 1.140. You got 1.092. Philadelphia coming off getting smacked by the Portland Trailblazers. Did not show up. Matter of fact, nobody played that game. And it's a possibility Joel Embiid and them boys come back. Them boys, yeah, man. Saying Philadelphia all the way. Philadelphia -7. You got Philadelphia minus the 2. Even with that home court advantage, and that is what I'm gonna have to rock with. I'm gonna have to go take those points with Philly, laying off Golden State till Golden State shows something, and they're looking for a trade. They know they need something. So if I don't want to say you want to kick a dog while he's down, but we're gonna kick that dog while they're down right now. All right, the Philadelphia, they got the picture in everybody's head that they didn't show up and they didn't do what they had to do in Philly, or not in Philly, in Portland. Uh, but they might get their starters back today, so that's what we got to look for. Gonna take those points with Philly. So that's it right there. Those are our 5 breakdown plays with the algorithm showing you guys what we got. If you guys want my best play, stay tuned, and it'll be posted on my Instagram. And yep, we're gonna try to do this every day for the NBA picks. Try to give everybody some more info on better connection and what we're here for. We're here to give you guys the best insight we possibly can and our best opinion as betters. Better connection. I am Tarango Bets. Thank you guys for checking us out. That's all I got, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.